Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello and welcome to Nirmal Bang, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hira Daria. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Overall, if you go to see, Kunal, let's again start with the dollar index. Friday's session, there was a bearish reversal. It's clearly holding support at levels of 91. Uh, do you think the corrective bounce with the greenback seems to be ended from here on?
Yeah, it seems that the dollar index is likely to weaken and it's not going to go above 92 for the time being. The matter of fact is that there is a talks of a US infrastructure package of 700 to 800 billion dollars, which is going to be signed by President Joe Biden in weeks to come. So that is one more round of another round of QE which is coming in. So money pouring in from all the way. I think that should restrict the upside, and whatever upside we saw in dollar index in last week, that was mainly on account of the better growth prospects of US. We saw jobless number, we saw manufacturing number of US. They were better than expected. So whenever dollar index strengthen, there are two reasons. One is they strengthen out of growth reasons, and one is out of risk aversion. So last week's strength in dollar was more of growth. Growth is going to come back to US, and that's why it's strengthened. So I think 91, 30, 40, it can bounce, and again it will go down to 90, 90.
Right. With this, how do you see the gold movement from here on? Because clearly, if you go to see it's trading lower, but could buy on dips be a strategy?
Uh, yes, for the time being, it seems that we have already seen the worst for gold. Okay, and gold prices, we've seen a major correction. So we are going to see some pullback, and that is more of a technical. So I'm not very bullish, but at the same time, in near term, I expect gold to bounce back till 47,500 to 550, and same way silver to bounce back in evening session, because we've seen a massive correction in both of them. So silver can bounce back and test levels of 69,300 to 400. But in near term, they are not going to move up significantly. The traction will be in base metals and energy. So expect 200 rupees upside in gold, 300, 400 rupees upside in silver, but nothing spectacular I'm expecting in near term.
Right. Moving on, Kunal, how do you view crude as well? Because Brent crude has continued to rise. Are you seeing an upside from here on?
Yeah, even Brent crude oil is going to move up on account of two reasons. US production, which everyone was expecting to supersede last year's high, that is 12.5 million barrels, is not going to rise so much. That is the statement which has come today. So Saudi Arabia is cutting production. OPEC Plus is holding on with the 5.7 million barrels of production cut. So, like I said on Friday also, there is a need to change the view, and that is what I'm sticking to right now. 52.40, 52.40 are the targets. 51.80 good levels to go long. 41.80 good levels to go long, and expect oil to move up to 42.40 to 42.80.
Right. And will with the view with regards to natural gas also continue to remain the same?
Natural gas, already the weather-related rally is what we saw, and today we saw profit taking. So I'm expecting natural gas to, remain slightly bullish only. I would recommend to go long around 208, 209. Expect it to move up to 220, and the stop loss should be placed at 201.
Right. Kunal, if you talk about base metals, you have copper and nickel, which are seeing marginal gains. However, there is pressure with regards to zinc and lead. Do you think slower manufacturing activity in China ahead of the Lunar Day holidays is something which could keep putting pressure? How do you see that?
Very bullish. My today evening's call, I recommend everyone to go long in base metals, mainly on account of not China, because of US stimulus. Infrastructure plan is coming up, 700 to 800 billion dollars. That is very bullish for base metal. Copper, my target is right now 620 to 25, nickel 1340 to 1350, zinc 218 to 220. Go long in base metal. That's the USP of tonight's evening's call.
Right. And overall, I think that's the only question that we have as well. Are you seeing any correction in crude this week that could come in?
It depends on the inventory. Right now, there are no triggers of correction, and I would still recommend, if you have a short position, put a very strict stop loss, and that stop loss should be 40 to 20, and exit if it breaches. I'm expecting some more upside.
Right. I think that's the only question that we have as well. Thank you, Kunal, so much for joining in. Thank you, participants.
Yes.